Kalyana Kalpataru Mangalakarana invoking auspiciousness. Poem 1 Text 1 I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Krishna, who is the moon of Vrindavana, a moon that is the abode of wonderful nectar and bliss, a moon that is a festival of joy for Sri Radha's eyes, a moon that with the nectar and bliss tasted by both Lord Krishna and his devotees mocks the realizations of the impersonalists wrapped in meditation on Tattivam Aci and other Mahavakyas. Note: this English translation of this and the following 7 Sanskrit verses is based on Bhaktivinoda Thakura's own Bengali translations of them. Text 2 I offer my respectful obeisances to the feet of Lord Chaitanya, which are the place where Lord Krishna's devotees who have thrown far away the heavy burden that is Sankarakarya, a theory of impersonalism, take shelter. Text 3 I offer my respectful obeisances to worshipable Krishnanandasvaradapa Gurudeva Gosvami Prabhu, for whose pleasure I will now write this Kalyana Kalpataru. Text 4 A person who does not like spiritual nectar and bliss will not read this book, which is a jewelry case of spiritual love. Note: Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura explains that the word prakriti, material, refers to the 5 material elements, the 5 material sense objects, the 5 material working senses, the 5 material knowledge acquiring senses, and the material mind, intelligence, false ego, and Mahatma. What is beyond these 24 material elements is called a prakriti. The word a prakriti then refers to that which is made of spiritual bliss and nectar. Persons who do not like spiritual bliss will not read this book, which is like a jewelry case where spiritual love is kept. Because they have no power to taste the sweetness of spiritual nectar, these persons think only of the dull material pleasures present in the material body. In this way they are always plunged in an ocean of pathetic material desires. Text 5 In the world of Vaikuntha, in the forest of Nisriya Savannah, the forest of the Supreme Good, this auspicious Kalyana Kalpataru desire tree is splendidly manifest. Text 6 To please the wise, this tree has 3 main branches, 1 Upadesa, instruction, 2 Upalabdhi, realization, and 3 Uchvasa, ecstasy. Text 7 Taking shelter of this tree, a wise person will pick its auspicious fruit that is service to Sri Radha and Krishna in their pastimes in Vrindavana forest, the innermost, most private part of the spiritual world. Text 8 Worshipping the Vaisnavas, who live in Vraja, Jagannathapuri, and Navadvipa, worshipping the Brahmanas, who are attached either to karma, pious rituals, or jnana, philosophical speculation, and worshipping all living entities, from the demigod Brahma down to the Kandalas and dogs. Again and again I humbly sing these songs about Vraja. Poem 2 Text 1 Glory to Sri Chaitanya, the Savior of the fallen. Glory to Lord Nityananda, the Savior of the shelterless. Text 2 Glory to Advaita Kandra, who is an ocean of mercy. Glory to Ripa Gosvami and Sanatana Gosvami. Glory to Gadadhara Pandita. Text 3 Glory to Sri Jiva Gosvami, Gopala Bhatta Gosvami, Raghunatha Dasa Gosvami, Raghunatha Bhatta Gosvami, the residents of Vraja, and all the Vaisnavas. Text 4 Glory to the devotees who live in Navadvipa. All of you please give your mercy to me. Text 5 O Vaisnavas, please be merciful to me. Bring me to Yanavadevi's feet and give me shelter there. Text 6 I am very unfortunate. I do not understand the Vaisnavas. I pray that the Vaisnavas will be merciful to me. Text 7 O Vaisnavas, please give me the gift of devotion to my spiritual master's feet. By the power of his feet, I will find the truth. Text 8 O Brahmanas, please be kind to me. Please make my heart steady at my spiritual master's feet. Text 9 I, who am poor, lowly, and have nothing of value, take shelter of the feet of all living entities, both high and low. Text 10 O Vaisnavas, please be merciful and give to me this boon, please give your attention to this book. Text 11 By writing this book I will attain the Vaisnava's mercy. O my brothers, by the Vaisnava's mercy I will attain Lord Krishna. Text 12 O my brothers, please know that a person who turns away from the Vaisnavas lives in vain. This everyone knows. Text 13 In the realm of Sri Vaikuntha, in the forest of Nisriya Savannah are numberless beautiful Kalpataru trees. Text 14 Among the trees in that eternal abode this tree, king of the Kalpataru trees of auspiciousness, is manifest eternally. Text 15 That tree is very wonderful to see. It has 3 branches, 1 Upadesa, teaching, 2 Upalabdhi, realization, and 3 Akwasa, ecstasy. Text 16 On that tree are beautiful flowers of pure devotional service and numberless fruits that bear the name Kalyana, auspiciousness. Text 17 Good people who take shelter of that tree may gather many Kalyana fruits of devotional service to Lord Krishna. Text 18 Becoming powerful by the mercy at my spiritual master's feet, I brought that wonderful tree here. Text 19 My heart is very hard. When I carried it, I destroyed that tree's beauty. O saintly devotees, please hear this. Text 20 All of you please become the gardeners of this tree. Nourishing on with the water of your faith, please make it beautiful again. Text 21 Then the tree will bear the auspicious fruits of service to the divine couple, and you will all taste the sweetness of those fruits. Text 22 Stay far away from the flames of faulty, materialistic logic. Chant, harry, dance, and taste these fruits of devotional service. Part 1 Updasa Teaching Text 1 The Diksha Guru, initiating spiritual master, mercifully teaches the mantra. In this way he shows the truth about Lord Krishna. Text 2 With limitless kindness, the many Siksha Gurus, instructing spiritual masters, instruct the aspiring devotee in the practices of sadhana bhakti. Text 3 I bow down before the feet of my many Siksha Gurus. To my own heart I will now speak what is a garland of good instruction. Song 1 Text 1 O my heart, why do you worship something that is worthless? For the soul this world made of material elements, this world of birth and death, is worthless like a pile of ashes. It is like a shoreless ocean of inauspiciousness. Text 2 The pure soul is beyond the material elements, beyond Maya, untouched by matter, always auspicious, the abode of spiritual love. O my brothers, your true nature is pure and spiritual. Why are you bewildered again and again by this material world? Text 3 Just once see that the soul is flooded with nectar. That is the right understanding. Understanding that you are a pure soul, please take shelter of Lord Chaitanya and always stay in Vrindavana. Text 4 For eternal time stay among the gopis and happily serve the divine couple. I cannot see what will happen to the fools who turn away from the treasure that is the divine couple. Song 2 Text 1 O my heart, why do you play in the waves of material desire? Turn from material desire. Try to fulfill spiritual desires. Enjoy spiritual pleasures. Text 2 Material desire will give you only temporary things. It will never let you be peaceful. It will never let you rest. Your thirst for material things will never be slaked. You desire many material things, but you will never attain them, or if you do attain them, they will soon flee far away. Text 3 You served material desire, and it gave you nothing. It only made Bhaktivinoda's limbs burn with flames of suffering. Turn from desiring what is false. Desire what is real. Worship the Kamadeva of Vrindavana. Wounded by his flower arrows, you will manifest a different, an eternal body, a body filled with spiritual love. Song 3 Text 1 O my heart, you are very suspicious. You came to this world of birth and death. You were imprisoned in this world of matter. Now you are attached to dull material things. Text 2 Forgetting your true home, you serve material desires. You see nothing but matter. Your true identity is covered, almost lost, hidden inside your body. Text 3 You always think of material things. Your actions are all material. To whom will I tell my sufferings? Turning away from your eternal master, you take shelter of something worthless and pathetic. Text 4 You don't see the truth of the soul. You have turned from the pure truth. You are not interested in the soul. More and more you like to doubt, does the soul exist, or not? Text 5. In this way you gradually fell Indiana the illusions of matter. You became different from what you really are. Please take my advice. Don't be a thief who robs the soul. Associate with the Lord's devotees. Text 6. By the power of the Vaisnava's mercy, you will conquer all doubts. Your soul will be yours again. You will go to the world of Vrindavana. Tears in your eyes and the hairs of your body erect with joy, you will serve Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Text 7. Sri Sri Radha and Krishna's graceful feet are the great treasure carefully kept by Bhaktivinoda. That treasure I will always love. Song 4. Text 1. O my wretched heart, why do you turn away from your Lord Krishna? Why do you walk on the path of material desires and worship the demigods? Text 2. Please faithfully worship the one Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in transcendental goodness. The numberless demigods, whose goodness is mixed with other modes, are entrusted with specific duties. Text 3. Honor all the demigods, but worship Lord Krishna alone. He is the master of all masters. Goddess Maya is his shadow potency. Please pass your time always serving him with unalloyed devotion. Text 4. If one waters a tree's roots, the leaves and branches will become strong. One should not water the top part of the tree. All the demigods become friends of Lord Krishna's devotee. They honor him. Text 5. O my heart, Bhaktivinoda tells you this, please always worship the graceful feet of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Song 5. Text 1. O my heart, you hate the material world. Why do you hesitate to worship Lord Krishna with love? You are afraid to think of a form. Text 2. You think that if you meditate on a form you will remain entangled in the world of matter. Pushed by that fear, you meditate on the impersonal Brahman. You are certain the Supreme is formless, qualityless, all-pervading, eternal, and intangible. Text 3. O my heart, in the grip of these illusions you do not understand the form of the Supreme Lord. What is true you think is an illusion. Please cut the ropes of false logic and take shelter of supremely blissful Lord Krishnachandra. Text 4. Lord Krishna's form is eternal and full of knowledge and bliss. It is the abode of sweetness and bliss. These wonderful features are not present in the all-pervading impersonal Brahman. Text 5. The impersonal Brahman is the effulgence emanating from Lord Krishna's body. This I say. The words Brahman and Supreme Brahman refer to Lord Krishna's form. With that form Bhaktivinoda has fallen in love. Song 6. Text 1. O my heart, what piles of ashes are you studying now? Studying in Navadvipa, you earn the title Nayaratna, jewel of logic. But the truth is that all your words are like the frog's announcement, catch, catch. Text 2. You thought and spoke of the different branches of logic, about the meanings of words, padartha, about things as they are, dravya, about flaws in logical arguments, nigrahasthana, about similarities between things, kala, and about relationships between things, samavaya. But you did not know that the fruit of logic was filled with a fearful deadly poison. Text 3. O my heart, you are very hard. How will the seed of devotion grow in you? How will you take me to the farther shore of the ocean of birth and death? You think the Supreme Lord creates the world like a potter makes a pot. To what kind of spiritual life will you lead me? Text 4. Turning from meditation on the Supreme, you worship logic. O my heart, you have faith only in logic. That is why the great treasure Sri Krishna will not happily sit in my heart. Ah! To hell with this logic. This logic is worthless like a pile of ashes. Text 5. Please throw this illogical logic far away. Please worship Lord Krishnachandra, the greatest of the great. Song 7. Texts 1 and 2. O my heart, now you want to be yogi. Now you study the yoga scriptures. Now you vow to practice yama, controlling the senses, niyama, controlling the mind, pranayama, breath control, asana, sitting postures, pratyahara, withdrawing from the material world, dhyana, meditation, driti, rapt meditation, and samadhi, trance. What wonderful benefit will you gain from all this? You cannot say. making the body and heart dry and withered, and stopping the breath, you will imagine I have become the Supreme Brahman. Text 3 Attaining the 18 mystic perfections, you will forget the true goal of life. You will hanker for more and more mystic powers. Leaving the gross world behind, you will enter the world of subtle matter, but still you will suffer. Text 4 The eternal soul already possesses a great wealth. He has nothing to do with matter. He is a servant of Lord Krishna. What benefit will yoga bring to the soul? Therefore please take shelter of devotional service. Then you will not have any fears. Then you will taste nectar. Text 5 Here is Bhaktivinoda's request, turning away from all other yogas, please worship Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Song 8 Text 1 O my dear brother heart, why do you hanker after the impersonal Brahman? What wonderful thing will you obtain by always worshipping Brahman? Please tell me. Why do you wish to merge with Brahman? Text 2 Drop of water cannot become an ocean. A dwarf cannot touch the moon. Can a grain of dust become a mountain? Impersonal liberation is an obstacle. It blocks the true goal of life. It is only an offense. Text 3 Turning away from all these horrible misconceptions, please become pure. Seek the path of spiritual love. If you see them in the scriptures, please know that words like Saojyat or Nirvana are meant to describe the stages of devotional service. Text 4 Tatvam Aci and other teachings of the scriptures give love for Krishna as their final fruit. In the end they bring the devotee to Krishna. They make the devotee see Vrindavana, Lord Krishna's eternal, blissful, spiritual abode. Text 5 The impersonal Brahman is Lord Krishna's bodily effulgence. It fills Maya's world with wonder. The souls in Maya's prison may sometimes escape into it. As fireflies seem brilliant when the sun does not shine, so the impersonal Brahman is glorious only when Lord Krishna's form remains unseen. Text 6 If your good fortune arises, you will take shelter of the spiritual master and the Lord's devotees. Then the world of Vrindavana will be splendidly manifest before you. You will attracted to Lord Krishna. Turning from the paltry so-called nectar of the impersonal Brahman, you will run to the supreme personal Brahman. Text 7 This servant grasps your feet and begs, O my brother, please try to understand Lord Krishna, the life of Sukadeva and the sages. Song 9 Text 1 O my heart, why are you proud of my caste? When a sinner dies, the Yamadetas carry him away. They don't respect his noble birth. Text 2 If they do good deeds, the Brahmana and the outcast alike go to Svargaloka. If they act badly, the Brahmana and the outcast alike are punished in hell. The same rules govern the future births of the Brahmana and the outcast. Text 3 Why are you proud? Pride of caste is petty. If till the moment of death you remain proud of your high caste and contemptuous of other castes, you will only beg to be sent to hell. Text 4 O my brother, you may live as a Brahmana and accept the honors others offer. Still, do not dishonor any Vaisnava. A petty merchant is naturally respectful to a great merchant who owns many ships. He will not pick a fight, if he is intelligent. Text 5 If you serve Lord Krishna as far as you are able, you will attain a great treasure. Your efforts will meet success. You will attain everything in this life and the next. Bhaktivinoda will sing your glories. Song 10 Text 1 O my heart, why do you worship material knowledge? Your learning in Samriti Sastra, Sanskrit grammar, and various languages expands the sweet fragrance of your fame. Text 2 Look, please think about this, if you do not worship Lord Krishna, then mere knowledge will turn your life into hell. Attraction to Krishna is the seed that grows into devotional service. Mere knowledge cannot grow in that way. Text 3 I have seen how hair-splitting academic knowledge harms the world. But knowledge that makes one attracted to Krishna delights everyone. Text 4 Please earnestly kick the head of material knowledge, which is only an obstacle to devotional service. Goddess Sarasvati is herself very dear to Lord Krishna. Devotion to Lord Krishna always stays in her heart. Devotion to Lord Krishna is the glory of Bhaktivinoda. Song 11 Text 1 O my brother, Why are you so pleased by the beauty of the material body? The body is not eternal. It will not stay beautiful forever. When Yamaraja comes, nothing will remain. The limbs will grow cold. The eyes will be still. Then the flames of the funeral pyre will turn them into ashes. Text 2. Again and again you gaze at your beauty in the mirror. Where will you keep your favorite clothes and ornaments when the dogs and jackals eat your body? Text 3. After burning your body at the cremation ground, your wife, children, friends, and kinsmen will all return to their homes. With whom have you a lasting relationship? Who has a lasting relationship with you? Please know this, the destruction of your body is inevitable. Text 4. O my heart, if you wish to find a treasure that is eternal, then please chant Lord Krishna's glories. Always chant Lord Krishna's holy names. Turn away from the fallacies that are material logic, and worship Lord Krishna, who is Bhaktivinoda's shelter. Song 12. Text 1. O my heart, your passion for wealth is foolish. Wealth and servants only follow the body. When the body goes, all your wealth will turn into ashes. Text 2. Even the most learned physician cannot protect the body. When the breath leaves, and the body is breathless, the soul will not stay in that empty shell. Text 3. If wealth gave eternal life, then wealthy kings would never die. Ravana thought he had become immortal. At the end wealth will not save the body. When death comes, no one can stop it. Therefore, what is the use of your wealth? Text 4. If you have great wealth, don't keep it. Use it to help the Vaisnavas. Be kind to everyone always, always worship Sri Sri Radha, and always be saintly. Song 13. Text 1. O my heart, why do you want to dress like a sannyasi? Outside you may dress like that, but inside you will know very well that you are only a pretender. Text 2. Please try to grasp my words, be pure within. Always drink the nectar of Lord Krishna. Live a natural life. Don't do anything that will become an obstacle to devotional service. Accept the spiritual practices that lead to devotion. Text 3. Happily accept whatever comes easily. Don't try to make a pompous display of your opulence. If you can't get many clothes, wear a loincloth. In the winter wear an old quilt. Text 4. O my brother, don't accept fragrances of sandal and aguru. Wear earth tilaka. Exchange your necklaces for tulasi beads. Turn from material sense pleasures. Cut the ropes of material desires. Escape the flames of birth and death. Text 5. Renunciation is the great treasure of the sannyasa ashrama. O my brother, please don't hanker after honor from others. A proud person who seeks honor from others will not delivered from this world of birth and death. Text 6. You are Lord Chaitanya's servant. Your real hankering is to serve Lord Krishna. What will you gain by accepting the outward signs of the sannyasa ashrama? Throw the desire for fame far away. Make you home in Santipura, and make the Vaisnava's mercy your true wealth. Text 7. It is not necessary to accept the outward signs of an advanced Vaisnava. Don't try for an outward show of how great you are. Simply always chant the glories of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Song 14. Text 1. O my heart, you are always eager to visit holy places like Ayodhya, Mathura, Mayapura, Varanasi, Kaishipura, Avantipura, and Dvaraka. Text 2. To attain liberation you wish to visit all these holy places again and again. O my heart, your visiting them is only useless labor, for you do not become peaceful and determined by all your pilgrimages. Text 3. The real benefit of holy places is the association of devotees. In the association of devotees please perform the beautiful and secret worship of Sri Krishna. Wherever the devotees stay is a holy place. O my heart, please be peaceful and always associate with the Lord's devotees. Text 4. I will never visit any holy place where the Vaisnavas do not stay. What will I gain by walking to those faraway places? Wherever the Vaisnavas stay, that place is Vrindavana. That place is filled with limitless bliss. Text 5. Wherever Lord Krishna is worshipped with devotion, the goddess of liberation always stays. The water in that place is the celestial Ganga. The hills are Govardhana. The earth is Vrindavana. There the Lord's pleasure potency personally appears. Text 6 Bhaktivinoda says, O my brothers, what will I gain by visiting many holy places? My vow is always to serve the Vaisnavas. Song 15 Text 1 O my heart, look. Don't observe many vows. Yearning for direct devotional service, you perform many vows to make Radha and Krishna pleased with you and kind to you. Text 2 Desiring to improve the natural devotion in the heart, you observe many hard vows. But be careful you do not destroy that natural devotion. Text 3 Troubling the body with austerities to please Lord Krishna, you will attain a result that is not ordinary. But if your austerities are obstacles to devotional service, you will not attain devotion as your result. You will attain only the benefits of austerity. Text 4 O my brothers, look. A person who worships Lord Krishna need not perform austerities. If they do not lead to devotional service, austerities bring only a petty result. Vaisnavas never accept those austerities. Text 5 Please try to understand the secret heart of Vaisnava Dharma. Every person is qualified in a different way. Here is Bhaktivinoda's request, turn from the myriad of complicated rules. Accept what is truly important. At every moment surrender to Lord Krishna. Song 16 Text 1 O my heart, you are a great mischief maker. You do not like the honest devotees. You like to stay with scoundrels. Text 2 You think impostors are saints. The impostors make you dance. Look, the people in whom you have so much faith and before whose feet you fall are very cruel. Text 3 He who stays in the association of devotees attains the fruit of devotional service. O my heart, please be peaceful and honest. Stay far away from scoundrels. Turn from crookedness. Worship Lord Krishna's graceful feet. Song 17 Text 1 O my heart, I tell you this, as a child you were cheated by scoundrels. To them you sold your independence. Text 2 Thinking the disciplic succession is impure, you now struggle to purify yourself. No longer do you wear neck beads and tilaka. You have turned from the flame of spiritual initiation. Now you make your own rules. Text 3 Giving a slap to your previous philosophy, you preach your own idea. Thinking yourself an incarnation, you don't follow any rules. Thinking the great souls were mistaken, you throw your previous path into the waters. Text 4 Thinking only clever scoundrels accept spiritual initiation and wear tilaka and neck beads, you have given them up. Thinking it wrong, you angrily turn from the path of the great souls. Text 5 Look, O my brothers. Rejecting gold, you have accepted a pile of ashes. The present and future are both at stake here. You say they are all cheaters. When will you engage in devotional service? At the time of death what will you do? Song 18 Text 1 What more will I tell you, O my heart? With your mouth you say, spiritual love, but the truth is your purse is empty and you have refused a gift of gold. Text 2 On cue you weep, jump about, and fall unconscious. With this play acting you cheat the people. You preach the philosophy of scoundrels. You chase after women and gold. Text 3 You are not attracted to sadhana bhakti, the practice of devotional service, which is the way to attain prema, pure spiritual love. Then how will you ever attain that pure prema? Turning from the 10 offenses, always worship the holy name. When you attain the holy name's mercy, you will attain wonderful prema. Text 4 You don't like to worship the Lord or chant in Sankirtana with the devotees. You don't meditate on the Lord in a secluded place. Not climbing the tree's branches, you want to gather the fruits by shaking the tree. You will get only the fruits that are bad. Text 5 True love for Krishna is like very pure gold. In the world of human beings it is very rare. What you are doing is only cheating. First become qualified, and then you will very easily attain love for Krishna. Text 6 O my brother, look. The outward symptoms of material lust, kama, and spiritual love, prema, are not different. What you mistakenly call spiritual love, prema, is actually material lust, comma. When you make a mistake like that, how can you attain true auspiciousness? Song 19 Text 1 Oh my heart, why, pushed by lust to dance, do you think you dance in spiritual love? Your desires always go to this body of skin and flesh. You yearn for dull material pleasures without stop. You always chase the objects of the senses. Text 2 The soul's nature is spiritual. In the soul's heart is pure love, prema, love for Krishna alone. Now the soul is covered with lust. Now that original love for Krishna sleeps. Chase the lust far away. Waken the spiritual love. Text 3 In the beginning there must be faith. Then one becomes interested in associating with pure devotees. Thereafter one is initiated by the spiritual master and executes the regulative principles under his orders. Thus one is freed from all unwanted habits and becomes firmly fixed in devotional service. Thereafter one develops taste and attachment. This is the way of sadhana bhakti, the execution of devotional service according to regulative principles. Gradually emotions intensify, and finally there is an awakening of love. This is the gradual development of love of Godhead, prema, for the devotee interested in Krishna consciousness. Text 4 One who works in this way will attain true spiritual love for Krishna. One who rejects these stages will not awaken that love. O wicked heart, why do you fear these stages of sadhana bhakti? By cultivating lust you will never attain spiritual love. Text 3 Your cheating so-called spiritual love is only the pretending of an expert actor. It is only sense gratification. Sense gratification is worthless like a pile of ashes. Reject it. O my brother, reject these offenses. Part 2 Upalabdhi Realization Chapter 1 Anutapalaksana Upalabdhi Repentance Song 1 Text 1 I am a most wretched sinner. Alas! Alas! I passed this priceless lifetime as a slave of matter. Text 2 How many days did I pass in the womb? My childhood passed in childish activities. My youth was foolishly thrown away in household life. Now only old age is left. Text 3 I have no power to enjoy sense pleasures. I turn from them. At the end my teeth and my body are powerless. My whole life is pain. I fear death. Tell me, how can I like this kind of life? Text 4 As long as my body was strong and I had the power to enjoy, I was happy. Now my powers have all gone away. Tell me, why is my heart always restless now? Text 3 When I had the power, I did not worship Lord Krishna. Now the final moment has come. What will I do? My life was wasted. I did not find the eternal treasure. Turning from my true friend, I worshipped my enemies. Song 2 Text 1 Alas! I did not associate with devotees. My days passed uselessly. I earned money, but where was my spiritual wealth? Text 2 Rejecting gold, I fell in love with clumps of earth. That was my misfortune. Rejecting the saintly devotees, I associated with non-devotees. I passed my life in passion and pride. Text 3 Seeing someone bearing the signs of devotion to the Lord, I would laugh in my heart. That is craziness, I would say. Thinking I had already attained the company of the most cultured and civilized people, I rejected a Sintamani jewel. Where am I now? Text 4 Forgetting my true benefit, was proud of my material knowledge and contemptuous of devotional service. Now my wicked material knowledge has disappeared. Now I have only the results of my karma. Text 5 If the saintly devotees mercifully give to the sinner a single drop from the ocean of devotional service, then I will be freed from the noose of birth and death. Then I will easily cross to the farther shore of the ocean of birth and death. Song 3 Text 1 O my heart, my time has passed in karma's pit. Hankering for the pleasures of Svargaloka, I fell into karma's net, spread out like a spider's web. Text 2 Fasting and torturing my body in many ways, I poured ghee on the ashes. By my own fault I now stand in the noose of old age and death. I have no way to escape. Text 3 following Varnasrama Dharma, worshipping many demigods and goddesses, and filled with pride, I passed my life. Now my heart is not peaceful. I did not find the treasure that is peace. I did not worship Lord Krishna's feet. Text 4. Pathetic is my life. Pathetic are my wealth and followers. Pathetic is my pride of caste. Pathetic is my pride of family. Pathetic is my study of scripture. I did not attain devotion to Lord Krishna. Song 4. Texts 1 and 2. O my heart, what a calamity has fallen on me. Burned by the flames of my own sins, I suffered. To escape the sufferings, accepted the monist theory, which tries to kill the illusions of Maya. In this way I drank poison. Now I am very unfortunate. The poison now shows its horrible effect. Burned by the flames of that poison, my life is about to depart. Text 3. I am the Supreme Brahman. Everything is all one. That poison burned my body. O my brother, what kind of medicine is that? The medicine of impersonalism destroyed my life. Where can I get a medicine to cure the effects of that so-called medicine? Text 4. The nectar of Lord Krishna's holy name is the medicine to cure these two diseases, the disease spread by Maya and the disease brought by the poison of Mayaveda impersonalism. A devotee who stays at Lord Chaitanya's graceful feet is the proper physician is administer this medicine. Song 5. Text 1. O my heart, I see 5 endless sufferings, 1. Avidya, ignorance, 2. Asmita, false ego, 3. Abhinavisa, being absorbed in material things, 4. Duravararaga, irresistible attachment, and 5. Dvisa, aversion. Text 2:1. Avidya, ignorance, comes from forgetting the Supreme Lord. 2. Asmita, false ego, comes from directing one's thoughts away from the Supreme Lord. 3. Abhinavisa, being absorbed in material things, comes from rapt meditation on things other than the Supreme Lord. 4. Duravararaga, irresistible attachment, comes from blind love for things other than the Supreme Lord. 5. Dvisa, aversion, comes from the struggle to purify the soul. These 5 sufferings always torment me. Text 3. Forgetting the world of Vaikuntha, became mad for Maya's pleasures. With I surrounded myself. Again and again I thought, this is mine, and that is also mine. O my brothers, in this way my heart was filled with anxieties. Text 4. I searched for a way to cure this disease. Alas! Alas! I met a physician who was like death personified. He said, I am the Supreme Brahman. Maya is to be unaware of that truth. Now I see that his medicine brought me unbearable pain. Text 3. On one side is the disease of materialism. On the other side is the demon physician of impersonalism, a physician like death personified. How will I escape my troubles? If I take shelter of merciful Lord Chaitanya, I will easily cross over these horrible calamities. Chapter 2. Nirvita Laksana Upalabdhi Renunciation Song 1. Text 1. O my heart, this material world is not good. It is filled with birth, old age, and death. What is the good in it? Tell me. Text 2. No one can keep his wealth, kinsmen, and followers. When times are good, there are friends. When times are bad, the friends become strangers. O my brother, I would like to keep them always friends, but they will not stay. Everything is temporary. It will all perish. Text 3. This life is only a few days. Soon it is gone. Then one sees death approach. The sufferings of disease do not stop. The mind becomes burned to ashes. Friends and kinsmen flee. Everything is a calamity. Text 4. O my brother, look. There is no material pleasure that is not mixed with pain. Every material pleasure will become the cause of pain also. Why, then, have you become Maya's slave? You have robbed yourself of the greatest treasure. Text 5. Look, think in your heart about the Purana history books. How many demons committed how many terrible sins to please their senses. In the end they all met with death. Text 6 At the moment of death he is defeated. Then he burns in a fire of remorse. He laments, alas! I passed my life like a dog or a beast. I never thought about the greatest treasure. Text 7 O my heart, why are you stunned by sense pleasures? Renounce the desire for material pleasures. Take shelter of my spiritual master's feet and you will conquer this world of birth and death. This servant is certain of that. Song 2 Text 1 O my heart, why do your desires increase more and more? A king may stand in a high place, but in the end he will be thrown down. Please be peaceful and consider my words. Text 2 Material desires have no end. O my brother, anyone who walks on the path of desires will be stung by the thorns of disappointment. Desires only increase. They do not perish. Text 3 If today you get a kingdom, tomorrow you will desire another kingdom. Then you will desire all kingdoms. Those desires will never end. Eventually you will desire Indra's post. At the end you will desire Brahma's post. Text 4 O my brother, then you will become wrapped in thinking, how can I leave this post of Brahma and attain the post of Shiva? When you attain the post of Shiva, you will become a follower of Shankaracharya. Then you will desire to become like the impersonal Brahman. Text 5 When you are caught in the trap of desires, all is lost. Keep desires far from your heart. Living in poverty, stay in Santipura and always take shelter of Lord Chaitanya's feet. Song 3 Text 1 O my heart, please throw far away all desires for sense pleasures and impersonal liberation. So-called sense pleasures have no end. They do not bring any real pleasure. They bring only sufferings. Text 2 I say that in material sense pleasures the senses become appeased, but aside from that there is no real pleasure. That pleasure is only pacifying an itch. It is a fearful pleasure. The wise do not call this sense appeasement pleasure. They call it by the word suffering. Text 3 How many hundreds of fools, hearing the scriptures' descriptions, run after these sense pleasures. Knowing them to be only a trick, a wise Vaisnava renounces them. He strives to attain love for Lord Krishna, the most valuable of attainments. Text 4 The desire for impersonal liberation is very wicked. It destroys all good thoughts. The desire for impersonal liberation is the most devious of tricks. As long as one does not give up that desire, Maya will not leave him alone. The impersonalist will struggle mightily, but he will never reach his goal. Text 5 Therefore, O my heart, please renounce these two desires. Please do not keep these desires. I do not desire sense pleasures or impersonal liberation. I will attain Sri Krishna's feet. To attain them Bhaktivinoda struggles. Song 4 Text 1 After attaining a rare human birth in this world, I still did not worship Lord Krishna. To whom will I tell my sufferings? Text 2 Became a householder. A householder. How I wasted my time. I did not gain anything good. All I got was trouble. Text 3 What kind of world is this? It's like a magician's illusion. Again and again claiming, it's mine, I wasted my days. Text 4 When this body collapses, what will still me mine? Neither children nor companions will make me happy. Text 5 I slave like a donkey. What do I get? My illusions refuse to die. Text 6 I waste my days in work and my nights in the grip of sleep. I do not know how death approaches. Text 7 Sometimes I receive good and sometimes bad. I look about. I don't worry. I do not know that someday this body will collapse. Text 8 Worries about body, home, wife, and others always awaken in my heart. They have destroyed my intelligence. Text 9 Alas! Alas! I did not know it would all be destroyed. When my life ends, what will happen to all my glories and opulences? Text 10 When my body falls in the cremation ground, the birds and insects will rejoice. Text 11 All the dogs and jackals will be delighted. They will celebrate a great festival over my body. Text 12 That is the fate of this body. It is also the fate of my friends and kinsmen and all my material glories and opulences. Text 13. Turning away from Maya's bewilderments, an intelligent person engages in devotional service, sadhana bhakti, to the Supreme Truth, Lord Krishna. Song 5. Text 1. O my heart, please cast a handful of water as a funeral oblation to honor the death of this material body's pleasures. This material body is not your property. Indeed, when you try to attain your original spiritual body, this material body becomes your enemy. You still try to get power from this material body. Oh my heart, you don't understand. When this life comes to an end, the material body will collapse and become unconscious. Text 2. This body's handsomeness and strength will not last for many days. Therefore, you should not be proud. I place this information before you. In his original spiritual body, the pure soul is eternally young and new. However, when he comes in contact with a material body, the pure soul becomes stunned and bewildered. He falls into the material world, takes shelter of matter, and becomes subject to the laws of karma. Text 3. Staying in the material body, the soul is provided with material eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, and other things. The soul's material desires are then directed to all these senses, gathering around the soul, and saying, "Look, look," the senses try to drag him in different directions. In this way the soul's condition is very fearful and unfortunate. He wants to worship Lord Krishna, but because the soul is plunged in the material body, he eventually forgets his original spiritual nature. Text 4. Why must the soul struggle against matter? Renounce the world of matter. Awaken the pure spirit soul. Meditate on spirit. Gradually your confinement to the material world will come to an end. Identify with your original spiritual body. Then this material body will no longer be an obstacle to attaining the greatest treasure. Chapter 3. Sambandhaya Abhidhaya Prayahana. The soul's relationship with the Supreme Lord, his activities in that relationship, and the final goal of life. Song 1. Text 1. O my heart, please listen. I will you of the absolute truth. Because they have forgotten him, the conditioned souls are thrown into the prison of the material world. Text 2. The absolute truth is one. He has no rival. No one is his equal. He has no limit. The absolute truth is the Supreme Brahman. He is greater than all who are great. Text 3. The absolute truth is the master of all potencies. He is perfect and complete. He is handsome. The potency and the master of potencies are never different. Text 4. His eternal potency nourishes all his eternal pastimes. For this purpose the Lord's potency manifests the worlds of Vrindavana, Vaikuntha, and Goloka. Text 5. For the sake of the Lord's pastimes, the eternal potency manifests the Lord's names, abodes, qualities, and associates, all different according to different times, places, and circumstances. Text 6. The eternal potency thus manifests the Lord's pastimes. The Supreme Brahman is identical with his potency. Text 7. That Brahman is manifested first and his potency is manifested second is a conclusion held by the fools in this world. Text 8. I know the full moon always exists with its moonlight. I know the moon never exists without moonlight. Text 9. Brahman is always accompanied by his potency. They are both eternal. This I know. This I say. Text 10. The Supreme Brahman enjoys pastimes eternally. He is not material. In Vrindavana he is Krishnakandra. Text 11. The Supreme Brahman, the blissful absolute truth, mercifully appeared in our Bharatavarsa. Text 12. Lord Krishna is that absolute truth. He is above the world of matter. In the land of Braja he manifested his eternal pastimes. Text 13. Lord Krishna is the effulgent sun of the spiritual world. The limitless rays of light always emanating from him are the individual spirit souls. Text 14. These souls love Krishna. They have dedicated their lives to him. Eternally they are attracted to him. Eternally they drink the nectar of devotional service to him. Text 15. They drink the nectar of service to Lord Krishna, a nectar mixed with different kinds of ecstatic love. They are overwhelmed by Lord Krishna's limitless transcendental qualities. Text 16. Krishna is their mother. Krishna is their father. Krishna is their friend or their husband. Krishna manifests all these different kinds of loving relationships with them. Text 17. In Vrindavana, Krishna is the one male eternally. The individual souls, who are all female, enjoy pastimes with Krishna. Text 18. These blissful pastimes have no end. Therefore Lord Krishna's pastimes are unbroken and endless. Text 19. Any soul in whom the desire to enjoy apart from Krishna takes birth will attain a male's nature and enter the world of matter. Text 20. The world of matter is created by Maya. Maya is the shadow of the Lord's eternal potency. She is Lord Krishna's maidservant. In truth she carries out Lord Krishna's commands. Text 21. This Maya potency created the material world filled with sufferings. Text 22. When a soul turns his face away from Lord Krishna, Goddess Maya offers her pleasures. Text 23. Intoxicated by Maya's pleasures, the soul forgets Lord Krishna. In the grip of ignorance, he finds material false ego take birth within him. Text 24. From false ego comes rapt meditation on Maya, and from that come material attraction and aversion. Text 25. Entering the will of karma, the soul wanders through the high and low species of life. Text 26. What is the destructive calamity of Maya's pleasures and torments? What are Lord Krishna's pastimes, the bliss of Vaikuntha, in comparison? Text 27. Tasting Maya's pleasures, the spirit soul becomes degraded. His position becomes very horrible and lowly. Text 28. Serving his material body, the soul forgets his spiritual identity. What a calamity! Text 29. If, after wandering and wandering in the material world, the soul attains the association of devotees, his hidden eternal nature is again manifested. Text 30. In the association of devotees there is talk of Lord Krishna. The soul's original nature is again manifested. The bonds of Maya are cut. Text 31. When the soul finally sees Lord Krishna, Maya appears as transcendental knowledge and cuts the soul's bonds. Text 32. To enlighten the conditioned souls, Maya manifests within the material world the eternal realm of Vrindavana, which is transcendental knowledge personified. Text 33. Staying in Vrindavana, the soul is overcome with spiritual love. Taking shelter of Lord Chaitanya, the soul attains eternal service to the Lord. Text 34. The Lord's pastimes in Goloka and his pastimes in the material world are identical. They are not different. They are merely manifest twice. Text 35. The eternally liberated devotees participate in the eternal pastimes in Goloka. The conditioned souls participate in the pastimes in the material world. Text 36. In this way eternal Vrindavana, the soul's original home, is manifested within the horrible material world. Text 37. Taking shelter of the Lord's Vrindavana pastimes, the soul eternally falls in love with Lord Krishna. Text 38. When the sun of the soul's spiritual love for Lord Krishna rises, the firefly light of love for material things becomes eclipsed. Text 39. Identifying with his external material body, the soul in the material world performs auspicious and inauspicious deeds. Text 40. From the love of material things material pleasures come. Love for material things follows material opulences. Text 41. Become like his two masters, material love and the material body make the soul dance in the arena of Maya's sense pleasures. Text 42. Sometimes these two masters take the soul to Brahmaloka. Sometimes they teach him about the glories of mystic yoga. Text 43. The opulences of yoga and the opulences of sense pleasures ultimately place the soul in a fearful position. Only when he lives in Vrindavana and falls in love with the Supreme Lord does the soul attain fearlessness. Text 44. Souls who have turned their faces away from Lord Krishna, and who yearn for material opulences, are bound by Maya's ropes of material pleasures. Text 45. But when he is no longer interested in material things, when he is attracted to spiritual things, and when he falls in love with Lord Krishna, the soul, now situated in true knowledge, rejects all desires for sense pleasure or impersonal liberation. Text 46. Then the journey of life in this world goes very pleasantly and easily. At the end Lord Krishna gives the soul an eternal body and eternal devotional service. Text 47. Renouncing pride of caste, strength, and handsomeness, the soul thus walks on the path of devotional service. Text 48. Then the soul has neither attraction nor aversion for the different ashramas or other arrangements of this world. He knows devotional service to Lord Krishna is the only right path. Text 49. Wrapped in performing his eternal duties, the soul passes his time in the association of the devotees and always chanting the nectar of Lord Krishna's pastimes. Text 50. Renouncing attachment and aversion, he honors the Vedic injunctions in the journey of his life. Text 51. However, the Vedic injunctions meant for the people in general show how to attain material wealth and, after that, how to attain material sense pleasures. These two attainments are the opulences of fools. Text 52. Accepting these Vedic injunctions, many souls pass their days intoxicated by material wealth and material sense pleasures. Text 53. In this way the people pass the journey of their lives. However, the true wealth of this life is the activities of devotional service to Lord Krishna. Text 54. Therefore, rejecting everything else, and free from the dualities of this world, the devotees always worship Lord Krishna. Text 55. The devotees do not struggle to attain knowledge. By the power of devotional service they attain knowledge of the eternal. Text 56. They wear clothing is easily attained, and maintain the body with food that is easily attained. Text 57. Wild with the bliss of serving Lord Krishna, the Krishna devotees always swim in the nectar of love for Lord Krishna. Text 58. By the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Prabhu, who descended to this world in Navadvipa, Bhaktivinoda sings this song. Song 2. Text 1. How wonderful is the Vaisnava philosophy! It is a fountain of bliss for the soul. It has no equal in this world. O world, please hear this description of the Vaisnava philosophy. The Supreme Brahman is eternal and blissful. For eternal time he is full of nectar, the reservoir of nectar. He is greater than the greatest, unrivaled, endless, and limitless. Still, he is all potencies and he is the master of all potencies. He is the sweetest nectar of transcendental pastimes and he is the supreme shelter. How can ordinary material logic have the power to touch him? He is the deep nectar seen in rapt meditation. Text 2. What a great treasure is seen in that rapt meditation! O devotees, see what is manifested in the meditation of one who has a peaceful heart. The supreme truth is nectar, is unbroken bliss. Still, he is divided into the enjoyer and the enjoyed. That is his eternal nature. He is the supreme master. He has no rival. As the enjoyer he is Krishna. As the enjoyed he is Radha. How much bliss does he enjoy by being these two? His blissful transcendental abode is Vrindavana. His Yogamaya potency manifests Vrindavana within the material world. The devotees who take shelter of Vrindavana attain eternal love for the Lord. How auspicious is Vrindavana! Its name is auspicious even in Vaikuntha. O soul, if you wish to serve the eternal and blissful Supreme Lord, then take shelter of a bona fide spiritual master. Renounce all dry and nectarless methods of worship and strive to fall in love with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who enjoys pastimes in the Rasa dance circle in flower-filled Vrindavana. Your idea that you are a male is a pathetic mistake. O pure soul, you are meant for Lord Krishna's enjoyment. You are an eternal friend of Sri Radha. Please taste the nectar of transcendental bliss. The pleasures of Maya are your fall down. Song 3. Text 1. If someone employs ordinary material logic to understand the difference between matter and spirit, his intelligence will be caught in a net of illusions. He will not understand the truth. Text 2. I know that a person who says that the material world is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world knows the secret that is the pure truth. Text 3. Whatever is seen in the material world is an imitation of what is already present in the spiritual world. However, everything in the spiritual world is faultless, and everything in the material world is full of faults. Text 4. In the spiritual world, the non-material love that culminates in the ecstasy of Mahabhava is very sweet. In the material world, that spiritual love is pervertedly reflected. That reflection, that pathetic imitation, is the material love of material men and women, a love whose pleasures lead to an ocean of troubles. Text 5. By the power of his sincere spiritual meditation accepting a spiritual female body, the liberated soul joyfully worships Lord Krishna eternally. Song 4. Text 1. Because he knows this body's collapse is always imminent, a wise person will never say, "At the moment of my death I will worship the Lord. For now I will enjoy a householder's happiness." Text 2. Death must come, either now or in 100 years. Oh my brothers, please don't be so free of worries. At once worship Lord Krishna's feet. Nothing is certain in this life. Text 3. First I will do a householder's duties. Later I will go to Vrindavana. For now I must work to become free of the 3 debts. Text 4. You don't need desires like those. In the grip of those desires, you will find your life come to an end. You will not have worshipped the feet of Lord Krishna, the friend of the poor. Text 5. Stay at home, or stay in the forest, if you desire true auspiciousness, please always chant Lord Krishna's holy names. The excuses you gave are all useless. Part 3. Akwasa Ecstasy Chapter 1. Prarthana Danyamayi Humble Prayers Song 1. Text 1. When will Lord Chaitanya be merciful to me? When will I attain the shade of the Vaisnava's feet? Text 2. When will I renounce my false pride? When will I honor the Vaisnavas? Text 3. When, with folded hands, a cloth around my neck, and a blade of grass between my teeth, will I sincerely offer my respects to the Vaisnavas? Text 4. When, weeping and weeping, will I finally understand that the material world is a place only of sufferings? When will I beg relief from the blazing fire of repeated birth and death? Text 5. When, hearing of my sufferings, will the saintly Vaisnavas take me to Lord Krishna and beg him on my behalf? Text 6. When, hearing the Vaisnavas' appeal, will kind Lord Krishna be merciful to the sinner? Text 7. Bhaktivinoda places this appeal before the Vaisnavas' feet, please be merciful and accept this poor person in your company. Song 2. Text 1. I am an evil person. My actions are always sins. Even after millions and millions of births I will not be delivered. Text 2. Who in this world is so merciful that he will deliver the sinner and give him shelter? Text 3. I heard that Sri Chaitanya, the purifier of the fallen, delivered numberless sinners. Text 4. Feet and deliver me. Text 5. If you deliver the sinner I will know that you are truly merciful. Text 6. I have no pious deeds, no knowledge, and no devotion to Lord Krishna. How will I attain your feet? Please tell me. Text 7. Your mercy is my only hope. The Vedas say your mercy is causeless. Text 8. You are the abode of purity. I am a sinner. How will I find shelter at your feet? Text 9. Weeping and weeping, this fallen sinner, a person worthless like a pile of ashes, says, O Lord, you are famous as Patitapavana, the purifier of the fallen. Song 3. Text 1. I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death, and now my life is filled with troubles. How will I cross to the farther shore of this ocean? I do not know. Text 2. I have no power given by past pious deeds. I have no power of transcendental knowledge. I have no wealth of yajnas, yoga, austerity, or religion. Text 3. I am very weak. I don't know how to swim. In this calamity who will rescue me? Text 4. The waves of lust splash against me. The crocodile of sense pleasures, so fearsome to see, attacks me. Text 5. I have no power to resist the winds of my past karma. Weeping, and my heart agitated, I do not see anyone to rescue me. Text 6. O Sri Bhaktivinoda Devi, please be merciful to this servant. Please be kind. Please destroy his sufferings. Text 7. Taking shelter of the boat of your feet, I will certainly cross to the farther shore of this ocean of birth and death. Text 8. You are Lord Nityananda's potency. You are the Guru of Krishna Bhakti. To this servant please give the gift of the Kalpataru tree of your feet. Text 9. How many sinners have you already delivered? How many? This poor beggar, this pile of ashes, begs at your feet. Song 4. Text 1. Horrible material desires stay always in my heart. Text 2. How much did I struggle? The horrible desires would not go. I know at the end my life breath will flee. Text 3. These grotesque, horrible desires make me unsteady. I cannot find peace. I am agitated at heart. Text 4. When will Srila Bhaktivinoda be merciful, give me proper renunciation, and deliver me? Text 5. When will Sri Sanatana Goswami give me the power to renounce sense pleasures? When will he mercifully place me before Lord Nityananda? Text 6. When will Sri Jiva Goswami, pouring the water of truth, extinguish the flames of material logic that burn in my heart? Text 7. When will the hairs of my body stand erect as I hear Lord Chaitanya's holy name? When, drinking the nectar of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna, will I become free of all lamenting? Text 8. This penniless, sinful beggar, the most wretched of all beggars, begs for shelter at the Vaisnava's feet. Song 5. Text 1. In this world no one is fallen like me. Drowning in the ocean of birth and death, I am very anxious. Text 2. O Goddess Yogamaya, O the Mother of the worlds, when will you be merciful to me and remove this veil of illusions? Text 3. In the Vedas and Agamas I have heard your glories. The souls who have turned away from Lord Krishna you imprison in the world of birth and death. Text 4. To the fortunate souls who try to turn toward Lord Krishna you give liberation. You free them from fear and grief. Text 5. O Mother, please be merciful to this servant. Please don't cheat him. O Yogamaya, please give him a place in Vrindavana. Text 6. How can a person who neglects you find Lord Krishna? It is by your mercy that the nectar of Lord Krishna is openly visible. Text 7. You are Lord Krishna's companion. You are the mother of the worlds. You showed me the Sintamani jewel that is Lord Krishna. Text 8. O Mother, I sincerely desire that my faith in the Vaisnavas will grow moment after moment. Text 9. Without taking shelter of the Vaisnava's feet, Bhaktivinoda has no power to cross to the farther shore of the ocean of birth and death. Chapter 2. Prarthana Lalasami prayers filled with longing. Song 1. Text 1. When will I take shelter of Vrindavana? When will that auspicious day be mine? Text 2. When will my material desires end? When will the flames of birth and death be extinguished? When will association with the Vaisnavas fulfill all my desires? Text 3. When, in the chanting of Krishna Sankirtana, will I become wild, fall to the ground, roll in the dust, and grasp the Vaisnava's feet? Text 4. When with the eyes of my heart will I see the divine couple in a Kadamba grove by Sri Yamuna's bank? Text 5. When will a gopi give me shelter at her feet and kindly engage me in serving the divine couple? Text 6. When, gazing at the divine couple's pastimes, will I, overcome with bliss and love, fall unconscious? Text 7. How long will one be unconscious? When will I forget my body in this way? Text 8. When, becoming conscious again, will I remember the vision of Lord Krishna's pastimes I saw in those unconscious moments and then suddenly float in the tears streaming from my eyes? Text 9. When, with words choked with emotion, will I beg the Vrindavanas, to this sinner please give one drop of devotion to the Lord? Text 10. At every moment Bhaktivinoda longs to take shelter of Anangamajari's feet. Song 2. Text 1. After how many days will I attain the mercy of my spiritual master and the Vaisnavas? After how many days will spiritual love, love free of material misconceptions, take birth in my heart? Text 2. When will I attain my original spiritual body? When will a gopi show me the divine couple's pastimes? Text 3. When, gazing at the beautiful forms of the divine couple, will I become almost mad? When, leaving behind my caste and family, will I run into that Kadamba forest? Text 4. When will I manifest the ecstatic symptoms of perspiring, trembling, tears, devastation, being stunned, standing erect of the body's hairs, and speaking with a broken voice? Text 5. When, filled with ecstatic love, will I see Vrindavana with my own eyes? When, becoming a gopi's maidservant, will I serve the divine couple. Text 6 When will I meet Narada Madasa? When will the nectar of his book Prarthana enter my heart? Text 7 Rejecting all other attractions, this servant of Lord Chaitanya's servants folds his hands and begs that he may always meditate on Lord Chaitanya. Song 3 Text 1 After how many days will I become fortunate? After how many days will a Vaisnava say that I am his servant? Text 2 When, intoxicated by drinking the Madhvika nectar at my spiritual master's feet, will I sing Lord Krishna's glories in Vrindavana? Text 3 When will this poor person, feeling disgust and horror, turn away from the karmas, jnanis, enemies of Lord Krishna, and persons who have turned their backs on Lord Krishna? Text 4 When will the karmas and smarta panditas decide that I am very restless and misbehaved? Text 5 When will the Mayalvadas, proud of being great scholars, call me a madman and shun me? Text 6 When, seeing that I shun all bad association, will the saintly Vaisnavas kindly embrace me? Text 7 When, touching a Vaisnava's body, will this sinner, this pile of ashes, joyfully attain the ecstasies of Sattvika Bhava? Song 4 Text 1 No one has the power to know everything about the shoreless ocean of Lord Chaitanyakandra's pastimes. That is the essence of this book. Text 2 My Sri Krishna is the supreme truth. Even the scriptures cannot approach him. Who has the power to know the limit of his pastimes? Text 3 Why do the fools study the scriptures? They will never understand the limit of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. Text 4 What scripture can find the limit of the limitless? Hearing the words, Krishna is ruled by the scriptures, I smile and laugh. Text 5 By his own wish, dark Lord Krishna has now become fair. Bringing his spiritual world, he descended to Navadvipa. Text 6 When he desires to deliver the conditioned souls, Lord Krishna comes with his associates to the earth. Text 7 When Lord Chaitanya descended to Navadvipa, Srijaya and Vijaya came and became his enemies. Text 8 Many times in the past they had descended to this world as demons. Now they took birth as Panditas learned in the scriptures. Text 9 Speaking from the Samriti and Tarka Sastras, they became Lord Chaitanya enemies. They struggled against him. Text 10 Moment after moment all the people of Navadvipa made Lord Krishna's pastimes sweeter and sweeter. Text 11 I know that these enemies of the Lord, enemies born in a Brahmana family, made Lord Chaitanya's pastimes sweeter and more glorious. Text 12 I bow down before the feet of all Lord Chaitanya's associates, friends, or enemies. Text 13 Please be merciful to this servant. Please make Bhaktivinoda's heart deeply devoted to Lord Chaitanya. Song 5 Text 1 When will my foolish mind turn from all other thoughts and take shelter of Lord Krishna's feet? Text 2 When will I understand that I have nothing of value, that no one is insignificant like me? Text 3 When will I bow down before all living entities, even the Kandalas? When, speaking many prayers, will I beg that they give me devotion to Lord Krishna? Text 4 After how many days will I become merciful to all souls? When, seeing the conditioned soul's misfortune, will I weep? Text 5 When, weeping and weeping, will I go to Vrindavana? When will I take shelter of the Vaisnavas in Vrajadama? Text 6 When, folding my hands, will I earnestly beg the people of Vraja to show me the places of Krishna's pastimes? Text 7 When will I say, O people of Vraja, please be kind and show me where Lord Krishna enjoyed pastimes? Text 8 When will a kind-hearted person of Vraja take me into the forest? Text 9 When will he say, Look, there is the Kadamba forest where Vraja's prince enjoyed the Rasa dance. Text 10 Look, there is Nanda's home in Nandagrama. Look, there is where Balarama enjoyed the Rasa dance. Text 11 Look, there is the place where Krishna stole the gopis' garments, and there is the place where he killed Bakasura. Text 12 When, accompanied by a person of Vraja, will I see with thirsty eyes the places of Lord Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavana? Text 13 When, hearing flute music by the Yamuna's bank, will I fall, overcome with bliss, to the ground? Text 14 When, chanting Krishna Krishna, will a person of Braja make me drink a handful of water? Text 15 When, regaining consciousness and hearing the names of Lord Krishna, will I continue walking with that person of Braja? Text 16 When will the auspicious day come when I will beg from door to door? Text 17 When will I drink the Yamuna's water from my cupped hands? When will I sleep at night in a temple's doorway? Texts 18 and 19 When, this material body become a great feast for the fishes, will I attain my original spiritual form? When, always staying by the feet of a Saki in her forest grove, will I always serve the great treasure that is Lord Krishna? Text 20 The sinner, this pile of ashes makes these requests. O Yanavadevi, please be merciful to me this one time. Song 6 Text 1 O Lord Krishna. O Lord Krishna. When will I feel affection for the pure Vaisnavas? When will my material desires perish? When will that day be? Text 2 When will I be honest and sincere, the same within and without? When will I be humble and respectful to others? When will I be always wrapped in remembering Krishna and glorifying Krishna in Sankirtana? Text 3 When will perform material duties only to maintain my body? When will I be attracted to what is favorable for devotional service to Lord Krishna? Text 4 When will I firmly renounce all that is unfavorable for devotional service? When, as I am wrapped in worshipping Lord Krishna, will the time come for me to leave this body? Text 5 Desiring in this way living in Dhyanagadhrama forest, and his heart yearning to attain the Lord's mercy, Bhaktivinoda weeps in a secluded place. Song 7 Text 1 O Lord Krishna. O Lord Krishna. When will I appreciate the Vaisnavas? When, holding to my heart the Vaisnavas' feet, feet that are jewel mines of auspiciousness, will I become wild with bliss? Text 2 A saintly Vaisnava is always spiritual, faultless, joyful, full of love for Lord Krishna's holy names, aloof from matter, melting with mercy for the conditioned souls. Text 3 Prideless, expert in devotional service, unattached to sense pleasures, always honest within and without, and attracted to the Lord's eternal pastimes. Text 4 Considering that there are three kinds of Vaisnavas, namely Kanistha, neophyte, Madhyama, intermediate, and Uttama, advanced, Vaisnavas, I am respectful to the Kanistha, I bow down before the Madhyama, and I am eager to hear the words of the Uttama. Text 5 When I properly honor them, by the Vaisnava's mercy I will attain all spiritual perfection. Text 6 Bhaktivinoda will never blaspheme a pure Vaisnava. He stays always silent. Song 8 Text 1 O saintly Vaisnava, please be merciful to me. Only then will I understand my relationship with Lord Krishna. Only then will I become wrapped in worshipping Lord Krishna. Only then will my false pride flee far away. Text 2 If I think, I am a great Vaisnava, I will not be prideless. If I hanker for fame, my heart will be polluted, and in the end I will go to hell. Text 3 Renouncing the pride of thinking myself a guru, I will know that I am your servant, O saintly Vaisnava. I will taste the remnants of your meals, I will accept the dust and water from your feet. I will sincerely worship you always. Text 4 If I think, I am most exalted, and if I give to others the remnants of my meals, then I will become very proud. Therefore I will always remain your disciple. I will never accept worship from anyone. Text 5 Please make me qualified. Then I be prideless and respectful. Then I will chant the holy names. Then, sincerely weeping, I will roll on the ground before your feet. Song 9 Text 1 Cutting the bonds of material desires, I will leave this horrible household life. When will that be? Text 2 In Navadvipa, which is not different from Vrindavana, I will build a small cottage. Thinking of my relationship with him, I will take shelter of Lord Chaitanya's feet. Text 3 Residing in a secluded place in the spiritual forest by the Ganga's bank, I will always drink the nectar of Lord Krishna's names. I will call out, Gauranga. Text 4 O Gauranitai, you are the friends of the fallen. I am very fallen and sinful. Please let me swim in your ocean of mercy. Text 5 When, weeping and weeping as wander along the Ganga's banks, will I suddenly see the fruit of spiritual good fortune under a tree. Text 6 calling out, ah! Ah! Thief of my heart! What do I see? I will fall unconscious. Regaining consciousness, I will go to a secluded place and weep. I will know that all this was only a small particle of Gauranity's mercy. Song 10 Text 1 O Gauraki Sara, O thief of my heart, when will you mercifully let me see in you in Gadrama forest? Text 2 In Anandasuka Koiyaja you will dance, your complexion like gold, your hair gracefully curly, you garments glorious, and Gadadhara at your left. Text 3 As I watch, you will manifest the effulgent forms of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. Charming flower garlands on your necks, you will dance in the company of your gopi friends. Text 4 Merciful Anangamajari will take the hand of this maidservant and place her before the divine couple. Filling my eyes, I will gaze at the sweetness of the divine couple. Song 11 Text 1 Ah! Ah! When will the two brothers Gauranitai very mercifully allow this fallen person to see them? Text 2 When, by their mercy, will I see the beauty of Braja manifest in Navadvipa? When, in Anandasukata Koiyaja, will my eyes see the charming sight they yearn to see? Text 3 How many hundreds of jewel courtyards will be manifest around Lalitakunda? There Sri Sri Radha and Krishna will enjoy many pastimes without stop. Text 4 The gopis will perform many delightful services to help the divine couple's pastimes. On the gopis' orders, this maidservant will run here and there on various errands. Text 5 Stringing 2 jasmine garlands, I will place them in Asaka's hands. When she places them around Sri Sri Radha and Krishna's necks, I will dance with bliss. Song 12 Text 1 When, calling out, O Gauranga! Will I lose all interest in eating and sleeping? Text 2 When, turning away from pride, will I wander from village to village in Navadvipa? When, begging Madhukari from the residents of the holy abode, will I somehow put some food in my belly? Text 3 When, cupping my hands, will I drink the sacred Ganga water flowing from the Supreme Lord's feet? When, resting under a tree, will my body become refreshed? Text 4 When, calling out the names, Gauragadadhara and Sri Radha Madhava, in a voice choked with emotion, will I wander everywhere in the holy abode? Text 5 Seeing a Vaisnava, and knowing him the true friend of my heart, I will fall down before his feet. The saintly Vaisnava will then teach the servant how to chant the holy namas of the Lord. Chapter 3 Vijanapti Appeals Song 1 Text 1 O Gopinatha, please hear my confession. I am a materialist. I am a sinner. I am always lusty. I have no virtues. Text 2 O Gopinatha, I have faith in you. I take shelter of your feet. I am your servant. Text 3 O Gopinatha, how will you purify me? I do not understand devotional service. I think always of material things. Because of my own actions I have fallen into this horrible world. Text 4 O Gopinatha, everything here is your Maya. I have no power, knowledge, or purity. I am not independent. Text 5 O Gopinatha, weeping and weeping, this sinner begs for an eternal place at your feet. Please give him a gift of your mercy. Text 6 O Gopinatha, you have all power. You have the power to deliver any sinner. Who is more sinful than me? Text 7 O Gopinatha, you are an ocean of mercy. For the conditioned soul's sake you come to this world and enjoy many pastimes. Text 8 O Gopinatha, I am the sinner of sinners. All the demons have already attained your feet. Only Bhaktivinoda was left behind. Song 2 Text 1 O Gopinatha, please extinguish these flames of material life. I cannot bear the tortures of ignorance. I cannot bear the weight of this necklace of births and deaths. Text 2 O Gopinatha, I am lust's servant. Material desires have awakened in my heart. I stand with the noose of karma around my neck. Text 3 O Gopinatha, when will I awaken? When will I flee far away from my enemy lust? When will you appear in my heart? Text 4 O Gopinatha, I am your servant. I left you and came to the world of birth and death. I forgot my treasure. Text 5 O Gopinatha, you know everything. Please punish this servant, and then give him a place at your feet. Text 6 O Gopinatha, when you see a servant turns away from you, do you abandon him? Do you not give him even a small particle of mercy? Is that your idea? Text 7 O Gopinatha, I am a great fool. I never knew what was good for me. That was my fate. Text 8 O Gopinatha, you are very wise. You try to do good to fools. Please don't think this servant is a stranger. Song 3 Text 1 O Gopinatha, I have no other hope. Only if you kindly take me will I escape this world of birth and death. Text 2 O Gopinatha, I fell into Maya's dangerous trap. Wife, children, and wealth surround me. Now I must face the consequences of my material desires. Text 3 O Gopinatha, my crazy mind never understands good advice. It keeps me stunned, trapped in the horrors of sense pleasures. Text 4 O Gopinatha, now I accept defeat. My many struggles were fruitless. I have faith only in you. Text 5 O Gopinatha, what will become of me? My mind has become the slave of my powerful senses. It will not give up its love for sense pleasures. Text 6 O Gopinatha, please stay in my heart. Please pacify my mind. Please accept me. Please destroy these terrible calamities. Text 7 O Gopinatha, you are the master of the senses. Seeing that I have no one to protect me, please control my senses and deliver me from this horrible world of birth and death. Text 8 O Gopinatha, the noose is now around my neck. Grasping the sword of mercy, please cut that noose. Please make Bhaktivinoda your servant. Song 4 Text 1 O my heart, how will I take shelter of Sri Srt Radha and Krishna's lotus feet? Text 2 For many days this lowly servant has yearned to attain their feet. Text 3 O Radha. O Krishnakandra. O life of the devotees. To this sinner please give devotion to you both. Text 4 Please don't say, ah. He has no devotion. Please don't abandon me. Please teach this fool what is right. Text 5 Please make this servant now tortured by the thirst for sense pleasures, qualified to serve you in your pastimes. Text 6 The powerful river of this flickering life runs into the ocean of time. The days that have gone will not come again. O Krishna, what will I do? Text 7 You are the friend of the fallen. You are an ocean of mercy. O Master, I know this very well. Text 8 I am very unfortunate. I am a great fool. I do not know anything about devotional service. O Master, please destroy these material sufferings. Please, because you are so kind and virtuous, accept me. Text 9 Please give me a spiritual body. In the world of Vrindavana please make me drink the nectar of service to you. Please make me drunk with love for you. Please listen as I sing your glories. Text 10 Please allow me to serve you in the Rasa dance circle. Lalita Seka's unworthy maidservant Bhaktivinoda grasps your feet. Chapter 4 Ukwasa Kirtana Ecstatic Chanting Section 1 Nama Kirtana Chanting of the Holy Name Song 1 Text 1 If you desire to beat the dog of Kali Yuga and chase it away, then please chant, Kali Juga Pavana, O purifier of the Kali Yuga. Kali Bayanasana, O destroyer of the fears Kali Yuga brings, Sri Sasinandana, O son of Sasi. Text 2 Gadadhara Madana, O delight of Gadadhara. Nita Yura Pranadhana, O treasure of Nityananda's life. Advaitara Prapijita, O Lord worshipped by Advaita. Gora, O fair Lord. Nimai, O Nimai. Visvamhara, O maintainer of the worlds. Srinivasa Iswara, O master of Srivasa. Bhaktisamita Siddhakura, O Lord who charms the devotees' hearts. Text 3 Nadia Siddhara, O moon of Nadia. Mayapura Iswara, O master of Mdadapura. Namapravartana, O preacher of the holy names. Sura, O Supreme Personality of Godhead. Grijana Sikh Saka, O teacher of the householders. Nyasahula Nayaka, O leader of the Sunidsis. Madhava, O husband of the goddess of fortune. Radha Bhavapira, O master flooded with Sri Radha's ecstatic love. Text for Sarvabhauma Sodhana, O purifier of Sarvabhauma. Gajapati Dharana, O deliverer of King Prataparudra. Ramananda Posana, O maintainer of Ramananda Raya. Veera, O hero. Rapananda Vardhana, O delight of Rayapa Gosvami. Santanapalana, O protector of Sanatana Gosvami. Harade Samodana, O delight of Haridasa Thakura. Dhira, O saintly Lord. Text 5 Vrajarasa Bhavana, O Lord who tastes the nectar of the ecstatic love present in Vraja. Dustamana Satana, O Lord who punishes the wicked mind. Kapativigatana, O Lord who punishes the hypocrites. Kama, O Lord splendid like Kamadeva. Sudabhaktipalana, O protector of the pure devotees. Siskajanatadana, O punisher of the dry so-called ascetics. Kalabhaktidizana, O punisher of the hypocrites. Rama, O supreme enjoyer. Song 2 Text This is a song sung by Bhaktivinoda Thakura. He's asking everyone to rise early in the morning. Bibhabari Sesa, the night is over. Aloka Pribesa, the glimpses of sunlight are there. Now you get up. Nidra Shari Utho Jiba. Don't sleep anymore. That is way of Vedic life. One should not sleep after sunrise. You must rise before sunrise. That is healthy life also. So, just instantly after rising from the bed, one should chant the holy names of the Lord. Here it is suggested, Bolo Hari Hari. Now we chant Hare Krishna mantra. Mukunda means one who gives liberation. Murari means Krishna, the enemy of the demon of the name Mura. Rama. His another name celebrated as Rama. Hayagriva is another incarnation of Krishna. Text 2 Similarly, Enrasarnha, Narahari, half lion half man Enrasarn Hadava. Vamana incarnation. Enrasima, Vamana, Sri Madhusyadana. Madhustadana, there was a demon Madhu and Kaidabha. They came to swallow up Brahma after his creation. So they were killed. Therefore Krishna's another name is Madhusudana. Madhusudana name is found in Bhagavad Gita in various places. Madhusudana means the enemy of Madhu. Krishna is both friend and enemy. He's actually friend of everyone, but he becomes enemy like for one who treats him like an enemy. He's nobody's enemy, but if someone wants to see him as an enemy, he appears like enemy. That is absolute. So the demons, they want to see Krishna as enemy. So, accepting the desire of the demons, he appears before him as enemy, kills him, and gives him liberation. That is absolute pastime of Krishna. Madhusudana. Vrayendranandana. Syama. Actually, God has no name, but his names are selected according to his pastimes. Just like this Madhusudana name is given to him because he killed the Madhu demons. Similarly, he is known as Vrayendranandana, the son of Vrindavana, because he appeared as the son of Brajas Yasoda and Nanda, so Vrayendranandana. Syama. His bodily hue is black hue, therefore he is called Syamasundara. Pitangatana, Kaidabhasatana, Jaya Dasarati Rama. In connection of his killing of the Ravana, he is glorified, Jaya. Dasarati means his father's name was Dasardaha, so he's Dasarati. Dasarati Rama. Jaya Dasarati Rama. Dasarati Rama Text 3 Yasodadoldla, Govinda, Gopala. Yasodidoldla means pet son of mother Yasoda. Govinda, Gopala. And he's cowherd boy. Govinda, giving pleasure to the cows. Vrindavana Purandara, the chief of the Vrindavana land. He's the center of attraction for everyone in Vrindavana. Gopi Priya Jana, he's very favorable to the gopis. Gopi Priya. Radhik Dramana, and he's always enjoying the company of Radharani. Therefore his name is Radhikaramana. Bhavanasundaravara. So, he's attracted so many gopis. That means he's attractive to the whole universe. Nobody is more attractive than Krishna within this universe, or within anywhere. Therefore he's called Bhavanasundaravara. Vara means the chief asterisk text for Ravanantakara, Makanataskara. Gopi Janavastrahari. As Rama, when he appeared as Lord Ramachandra, he killed Ravana. Ravanantakara. Makanataskara. And in Vrindavana he is known as the butter thief. In his childhood pastimes he used to steal butter from the pots of the gopis. That was his pleasure pastimes. Therefore he's called Makanataskara, Makanakura. Gopi Vastrahari. And he also stole the garments of the gopis while they were taking bath. This is very confidential. Actually, the gopis wanted Krishna. They prayed to Katyayani Devi, goddess Katyayani, prayed to Mother Katyayani, because he was attractive to all the girls of his age. So they wanted Krishna as husband. So, superficially Krishna was of the same age, and how could he be husband for all the gopis? That is superficial. But he accepted. Because the GS wanted to become wives of Krishna, therefore Krishna accepted that proposal. In order to show them the mercy, he stole the garments, because the husband can take away the covering of the wife's bodily garment. Nobody can touch her. So that is the purport. But people do not know, and therefore Krishna's Lila has to be heard from realized soul, or these portions should be avoided. Otherwise we shall misunderstand that Krishna took away the garments and he was woman hunter. Not like that. He's Supreme Lord. He fulfills the desire of every devotee. So Krishna had no business to see the gopis naked, but because they wanted to become wife, and he fulfilled their desire. Token. Yes. I'm your husband. I'm taking your garment. Now take your garment and go home. Therefore he is known as Gopi Janavastrahari. Brajarakala, Gopavrindapala, Siddhahari, Vamsidhari. Brajarakala, the cowherd boys in Vrindavana. And Gopavindapala. His only object was to satisfy the cowherdsmen, including his father and uncle. They're all keeping cows. To please them. So he's Gopavrindapala. Siddhahari Vamsidhari. And when he's playing the flute, it taking away the heart of everyone. Asterisk text 5 Yogendra Vandana. In spite of Krishna's playing like a Samal cowherd boy in Vrindavana, just like a village boy making jokes with his friends, but still he's Yogendra Vandana. Yogendra means greatest yogis, mystics. The meditation, whom are they trying to find out? This Krishna. They are trying to find out Krishna. But they do not know they're trying to find out Krishna. They're thinking something else. So unless they come to the point of concentrating their mind on Krishna, their yogic principle or mystic power is baffled. Yoginat may pi sarvesath madgatendantarat mana. The yogi, the first calls yogi, must keep always Krishna within his heart. That is perfection of yoga. Therefore he is called Yogendra Vandana. Srinandanandana, Vraja Janabaya Hari. Although he's worshipped by the great mystics, still he lives in Vindvana as the son of Nanda Maharaja. The residents of Vrindavana, they feel safe and sound under the protection of Krishna. Navina Narada, Ryapa Manohara, Mohanavamsi Vihari. Navina Narada. Narada means cloud. His complexion is just like a new cloud. New cloud, blackish. Generally black is not considered very beautiful within this material world, but because his body's transcendental, even he's blackish, he's the universally attractive, Ryapa Manohara. Mohanavamsi Vihari. Simply when he stands with his flute, he, even though he's blackish, he becomes so attractive to everyone. Asterisk text 6. Yasodanandana, Karmsanisiadana. He is very much celebrated as the son of Mother Yasoda. He's the killer of Karnsa, and Nakotaijarodsaviltsi. and used to dance rasa dance in the Nikanjaya. Vamsivada, Nakotija. Kadamba Kananare Zaparayana. There are many Kadamba trees. Kadamba is a kind of flower that is especially grown in Vrindavana. Very fragrant and beautiful soiled flower, round. So Kadmabahinana. He used to enjoy the rasa dance underneath the tree of this Kadamba * text 7 Anandavardhana, Premanikatana, Fulasara Yojakakama. So he was exciting the lusty desires of the gopis and increasing their transcendental bliss, Anandavardhana. Premanikatana. Because he's the reservoir of all pleasure. The gopis used to come because he's the reservoir of all pleasure. Just like if we go to take water from a lake, where there is water. Similarly, if we want actually blissful life, then we should draw it from the reservoir of all pleasure, Krishna. Anandavardhana. That pleasure will increase. In the material pleasure it'll decrease. You cannot enjoy for a long time. T will decrease. But spiritual pleasure, if you want to draw it from the reservoir of all pleasure, Krishna, then it will increase. Your pleasure potency will increase and you'll get more and more pleasure. As you increase your pleasure potency or desire, the supply is also incessant. There's no limit. Fulasara Yojakakama. He's the transcendental Cupid. Cupid, with his bows and arrows, increases the lusty desires of the material world. Similarly, in the spiritual world he's the supreme Cupid. He was increasing the lusty desires of the gopis. They used to come there, and both of them, there was no decrease. They were increasing their desire, and Krishna was supplying that. Without any material concept of life they were simply dancing, that's all. Gopayagant Gana Siddhavinodana. Samastagana Ganadama. He's especially attractive for the Gopangana. Gopangana means the damsels of Brajadama. Gopangana Gana Siddhavinodana. They were simply absorbed in Krishna's thought. They were so much become attracted and attached to Krishna that they could not give up his existence of his form within the heart for a moment. Siddhavinodana. He captured the hearts of the gopis. Samastagana Ganadama. He's the reservoir of all transcendental qualities. Text 8 Yamandajivana. Kaliparayana. Manasakandrakakura. Manasakandrakakura, there's a bird which is known as Kakura. He looks toward the moonshine. Similarly, he was the moon among the gopis, and they were simply looking after him. And he's the life of the river Yamanda Namasudaraza, Gyo Krishna J. Sarakho Bakina. So Bhaktivinoda Thakura is requesting everyone, now you chant all these different names of the Lord, and sing. Rakho Bakina Mama. My dear mind, please keep my word. Don't refuse. Go on chanting all these holy names of Krishna. Section 2 Rapakirtana singing the glories of the Lord's form song I, Kamodaraga, text a person who once sees Lord Krishna becomes fortunate. His birth in this world has borne its true fruit. Gazing at Lord Krishna with the eyes of his heart, that soul becomes free of the disease of material desire in his heart. Text 2 Lord Krishna is expert at enjoying pastimes in Vrindavana. He plays the flute and wears a forest flower garland. His wonderful form is threefold bending. His is full of transcendental qualities. He is an ocean of nectar. Text 3 He is the color of a new rain cloud. On his head is a graceful peacock feather. His tilaka and his curly locks are graceful and splendid. He wears yellow garments. A sweet smile stays on his lips. His handsomeness makes the world wild with joy. Text 4 As I gaze at Krishna under that Kadamba tree, Krishna whose dark complexion defeats the sapphires, Krishna who is a jewel mine of handsomeness, my heart yearns to stay with him. My feet do not move from that place. I have forgotten everything about the material world. Text 5 O my friend, as I gaze at the nectar sweetness of Krishna's form, tears of love flow from my eyes, and I fall unconscious. Text 6 How glorious is the crown on his head. How glorious is the flute in his hand. How glorious is his threefold bending form. His tinkling anklets are a flood of nectar at his lotus feet. Text 7 Again and again I yearn to become a bumblebee, for then I may easily approach Lord Krishna's lotus feet and sing his glories. No one else will I worship. Section 3 Gunakirtana Singing the Glories of the Lord's Qualities Song 1, Dhanasiraga, Text 1 I turned away from Lord Krishna. I worshipped Maya. I fell in love with the world of birth and death. Then merciful Krishna came to this world to rescue me. Text 2 O my friend, Krishna is an ocean of virtues. He gives his mercy even to the offenders. He is not unhappy to purify them. Text 3 Coming to the world of birth and death, I worshipped matter. Proud to be an enjoyer, I was lost. Then Lord Krishna kindly descended to this world. With the sound of his flute he removed my illusions. Text 4 O my friend, please earnestly worship Lord Krishna's feet without stop. Indebted to him for his noble virtues, Bhaktivinoda again and again bows before Lord Krishna's feet. Song 2, Bhattayari Raga, Text 1 O tasters of nectar, please hear of Lord Krishna's numberless transcendental qualities, qualities that no one has the power to describe in full. Lord Krishna is the Guru of all the worlds. Lord Krishna is a Kalpataru tree. He is the boatman that crosses the ocean of birth and death. Text 2 Lord Krishna is the perfect physician for one whose heart is tormented. He expertly cures the disease of repeated birth and death. To the souls who have turned away from him, he gives the nectar of spiritual love. Step by step, he takes them back to his spiritual world. Text 3 Lord Krishna is an ocean of kindness to the bewildered blind people bound by ropes of karma, materialism, and jnana, impersonal speculation. Giving them the nectar of his lotus feet, he cures their blindness and transforms them into servants of his feet. Text 4 To the devotees who diligently follow the path of Vaidhi Bhakti, Lord Krishna gives the jewel of independence. He places them on the path of Raga Bhakti. Overcome with ecstatic love, the devotee takes shelter of Parakya Bhava. The devotee becomes filled with pure love, prema, for Lord Krishna. Text 5 For a devotee who always eagerly drinks from the nectar flood of ecstatic spiritual love, prema, Lord Krishna becomes the friend or the husband. For the people of Braja he is the abode of auspiciousness. He is poor and fallen Bhaktivinoda's shelter. Section 4 Lila Kirtana Chanting the Glories of the Lord's Pastimes Song 1, Dhanasiraga, Text 1 Kind to the conditioned souls, Goloka's Lord Krishna reveals the ecstatic love felt by Braja's people. They who understand the nectar of this love are qualified to enter Vrindavana. They who think this love is material may not enter. Text 2 Lord Krishna's pastimes are a shoreless ocean. The Lord's Vaikuntha pastimes can never be their equal. Text 3 Lord Krishna, whose form is human-like, is the reservoir of all nectar mellows, especially the mellow of conjugal love. Situated in Sakyarasa, the devotees in Vaikuntha have no power to taste the sweetness of these mellows. Text 4 In Vraja Lord Krishna is a great treasure. He is the new Kamadeva. He is full of transcendental nectar. He eternally enjoys pastimes with the liberated souls. In this way I sing of Lord Krishna's transcendental qualities. Song 2, Dhanasiraga, Text 1 O my friend, what did I see today in a Kadamba grove by the Yamun's bank? I saw the dark king of the Rasa dance playing the flute and enjoying pastimes in a jewel courtyard. Text 2 Standing on an 8-petal lotus with Sri Radha and her 8 gopi friends, Lord Krishna enjoyed pastimes that were streams of nectar. Text 3 With singing, music, and dancing, the gopis pleased the great treasure that is the divine couple. I saw Krishna's pastimes and I saw his beautiful beloved fill the forest with splendor. Text 4 I will not return home. I will enter the forest to taste the nectar of these pastimes. Leaving behind my family and my shyness, I will worship Vraja's king. That is Bhaktivinoda's prayer. Section 5 Rasa Kirtana Chanting the Glories of the Transcendental Mellows Song 1, Kamodaraga, Text 1 Hearing Krishna's flute music, seeing his wonderful picture, and hearing his virtues from the people's mouths, I find that I have fallen in love with him. With the other gopis, I wildly run to him. Text 2 Not considering household duties, piety, or sin, and not allowing anyone to stop me, I go to meet Krishna. Text 3 Going to the Yamuna's bank, I ask the gopis for news of my beloved. Following the commands spoken by the flute's melody, I spurn all fear for my life and enter the forest. Text 4 As a river very strongly runs to the ocean, so this beautiful, sweet, saintly girl strongly runs into the forest. Finding Lord Krishna, she offers herself to him. Text 5 Why does my weak pen no longer move? As I begin to describe this meeting, my heart trembles. Text 6 My heart does not move to describe the meeting, enjoyment, separation, or anything else about these lovers. Text 7 As swine cannot appreciate a string of pearls, so the unfortunate people cannot understand the Lord's rasa dance pastimes. Text 8 Considering the benefit of persons who are not qualified to hear of these things, and understanding that the time is not right, I end my kirtana here.